Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we got the very sad Luna ending. Today, we're returning to a path that we visited prior. So just to refresh you on what happened, we started the game as normal. We met Phi and then everybody else. Learn the rules of the AB game. We decided that we were going to pair up with Tenmyoji and entered the infirmary. Managed to make our way through there. Played the first AB game. We chose to ally with him, but he chose to betray. Wait, this is the right path, right? Yes. Alright, so we chose to ally with him. He betrayed us. That was pretty low down, all things considered. So then we went through the red door with Dio and Clover. Made it through the laboratory. Oh, and also, like, amongst all this, we found an old woman that was killed. Tenmyoji seemed really affected by that. And Quark came down with Radical 6. It was pretty bad. We managed to, like, sedate him in the infirmary. Yeah. And then we went through the laboratory. We found Excelavir in there, which is a cure for Radical 6. But Dio held on to it to blackmail us into picking Ally so that he can pick Betray. And then, and only then, will he give us the antidote to save Quark. However, by choosing Ally and letting him choose Betray, Sigma, who was already betrayed and down to 1 BP, would surely die. And, yeah, the Soparil was injected. It's slowly putting him to sleep. We have 5 minutes to think of a way out of this situation. Let's go.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma!
Oh yeah, and Clover, she was really against us, like, letting Dio win. She was very sad about it. She wanted to live with Sigma.
Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise, god damn it. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last, the smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelavir. In the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he would give us back the Excelsior. Oh, he wouldn't give us back the Excelsior. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Excelsior. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Oh, I think Alice is dead in this path too? Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First, is this over real? Which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocularine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the Sopro was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Heh. I gave a raspy, quiet laugh, even with death staring me in the face. I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There has to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Huh?
There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Gotta hand it to you. Oh my god, he's gonna amputate his hand. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. Or I guess he could have also, like, remembered Luna's thing about the aluminum foil to take the bracelet off of Quark. That would be a lot easier than amputation. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Kay!
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
Phi began to move, but it was already too late. I was kind of hoping Kay would, like, knock him out or something. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just you, Kay.
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. Oh shit. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor, and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go, goddammit! Let me go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What?
He's right, you know.
Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough!
No, it's not.
Please, you have to let go! The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
Heh. Alright. See you later, Dio. He should have... How did he allow Dio... It was 9 seconds! At least he should have got crushed. I don't... Fuck this.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die. You senile old fuck!
No. I'm going to live. Oh my god, he let it crush his arm.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you.
Ooh, that shit's gonna be
for your
painful.
participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
This isn't what I thought, or how I thought it was gonna go, though. I thought he would just have, like, the antidote for the tubercularity. Now his voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very, very tired. Felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing. We're in the infirmary.
Sigma! Sigma! Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off of the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant... the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you...
Oh, she was not dead. She was knocked out. Oh, yeah, because... Did she fly off the deep end and they put her to sleep too? Or we found her? No, there would have... Yeah, I don't think there was a lock at any point there. Or did she stay behind with Tenmyoji and... Okay, I forgot what Alice's deal was in this one. I completely forgot. You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you.
Okay, yeah, so she was put to sleep. And then I'm guessing they went to the laboratory. Oh, we can clone the Excelavir here, and then gave the antidote to her and Quark. Woo!
But I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard K.
Oh no, that's right. That was that weird thing where he was like, well, we didn't get that in this one because immediately he was like, Sigma was knocked out by the Soparil. But in the bad ending I got, everyone was like, wait, where's Alice? It's like, oh, don't worry, she's fine, because he knocked her out in the thing so that she wouldn't risk... I mean, actually, he never gave a reason, but I'm trying to think, like, what would be the reason? So she wouldn't pick betray or ally or something? But they were teaming up with or Tenmyoji. Maybe I should have just skimmed through the chapter, especially since, or not chapter, path, especially since this was one of the earliest ones I did.
He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So, where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah. How's Quark?
I'm right here.
Quark? Wow, haven't heard your voice in a hot minute. Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
It seemed they shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I made a deal with Dio and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seem to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah. Phi and I have already gone over it, but I explained what I noticed. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had been widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First, we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the nunnery game. If we were survivors like he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Who on earth would make people oh my god, blah, blah. Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored? Stares in Danganronpa.
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
No. My translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop. I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Repopulate? I looked around and did a quick inventory. Oh my god. Why is he putting actual thought into this? 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile male. Repopulation, huh? It didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. And if the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So? Are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8? That's what I said. I said 8.
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that. I mean, she does have some major role to this. We saw this in Luna's ending.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6? And killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous. No, it's actually right.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Vi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Vi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. Kurashiki. Oh my god, that's Akane's last name. A card?
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh. Looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope. You?
No. Anything on the back? How... That time could not have passed. 'Cause Clover is... Clover isn't an old woman, so why would Akane... Password equals jumpy doll. Huh, there's something written here. It says jumpy doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
I'm so confused. Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Sorry, was just thinking about a lot of stuff and not really verbalizing it. We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice.
Oh no.
What are you planning to do with that?
Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it.
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Someone put her to sleep. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart. What? No, that's... That's an ending?! What?! What the...
Actually, it says beats me. Yeah.
Alice!
Really?
Alice. Oh no!
What are you planning to...
Really? This is where it ends. You made me So I guess his little, like, Quark's exposition was in Tenmyoji's ending, where... That was a genuinely disappointing ending. Like, okay, so Alice killed herself, and then that's it. So after that, none of them discuss anything about the old woman, gather information. Just... Sorry, I'm just, like, greatly disappointed by that ending. That was so bad. It was not worth the wait. Okay, so, you know, Sigma went Star Wars and lost his hand, his arm, and then we learned that the old woman, her name, or surname at the very least, is Kurashiki. She has a password named Jumpy Doll. That is very, very weird. And then Alice killed herself, so that's... Huh. Wow. I'm just... Next time we start a new loop. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Bravely... Not Bravely Default. Fucking, that's a different game. Virtue's Last Reward. I know I usually end on, like, fun speculation and stuff, but, like... We only learned one thing. Well, technically two. The old woman's last name, and the fact that her password is named Jumpy Doll. But Tenmyoji was up here with a picture of her as a kid, which, how would he have that unless he were Junpei? And that was Akane, the old woman, and that this is taking place like 60 years in the future, and somehow, whatchamacallit, Clover, there we go, just has like good genes and didn't age at all over 50 plus years. Whatever, I got nothing. Next time we start what might end up being the final path, and then maybe everything converges for one final story. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Quark's endings suck. I'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Goodbye.